the quarterback. But okay, so those are our picks so far on the over under. Let's talk about the running back. You just mentioned Gurley is banged up. He was limited in his role against the Saints. He was kind of limited. He did have 116 yards though against the Cowboys and a touchdown. So with 2 weeks off, who do we think makes run game? Is it Gurley and Anderson or is it White and Michelle?
I'd have to ask you to define better, but if you think who's going to make the larger impact, I think it's easily the Patriots. Because the versatility of having a strong traditional running back like a Sony Michel, but also being able to run with White and also pass catch with White and also switch it up and throw in the big boy Burkhead if you need to.
Yeah.
I mean, they've got so many different ways, and they're a really strong power running team.
They do have a fullback too.
And they got the fullback. Whereas, yeah, and don't get me wrong, Rams have a killer running back tandem as well.
Come on, bro. He scored the most touchdowns this year by any running back. He had 21 touchdowns
but
this
you
year.
know what?
He's a beast.
He ran all that up real early in the season. The last 3 weeks of the season, into the playoffs, it's clear he's hurt.
He had one thing and a touchdown against the Cowboys.
It's clear
What he did
he's
against
hurt.
the Saints, he was on a bike on the sideline.
Yeah, let me know about that knee scope he gets done
After
about August.
Yeah.
He's getting this shit cleaned up real quick. So
yeah.
And I just don't think he's the pass catching threat that you have with the James White. I didn't say he couldn't catch.
So Rollo just texted me and said Gurley's 100%. I doubt that, but yeah.
See.
Rollo doesn't know what he's talking about.
Hey,
if you need surgery, you need surgery. We talked about the same exact thing with Bama and that quarterback. Yeah, he had 2 weeks to get right. You know what? Your knee's jacked up. They got to scope it. So all it takes is one bad hit, one bad play. I mean, I don't want to pull up all the stats because stats don't matter. But once the time you get to the Super Bowl, we've had enough time to scheme and scope you out. So from how they like to use their running backs to how they like to use theirs, you got to watch out for C.J. Anderson. And we'll get into our real Super Bowl picks a little bit later, but I'm going to tell you right now,
you like the Patriots. The Patriots backs.
I like their overall contribution, total yards gained on the ground or catching from the Patriots. I like that. I think they're going to exceed whatever the Rams are going to put together for sure.
Okay. Do I even have to ask you?
I mean, guys, I'm just gonna be honest. I'm gonna be so honest right now.
Yeah.
We should be in Atlanta right now.
Yeah.
Okay, we should really be in Atlanta. But
can we shout out to our special correspondent who is in Atlanta?
Yeah, shout out, Reverend Rashard. We see you. He's out there.
Rash.
Hey, he's in Atlanta right now. Smart DeGenerates holding it down in the A.
Right now.
Right now.
Right now on the flight. Shout out Ray Sharaf. Yeah, get some good footage for us. He's going to be taking interviews, taking photos.
Yes.
So, yeah, we do have a Smart Degenerate correspondent in Atlanta right now.
At the Super Bowl, guys.
Yeah, it's going to be amazing, though. It's going to be good, man. I'm excited, dude. But finish what you were saying.
I mean, guys, listen, honestly, the Super Bowl was played last week. Okay, I just don't think the Rams' offense is going to be as potent as the Chiefs. I just don't see that. And the fact that we were still able to contain them, go into overtime and get the win, I think we're going to be okay. We're going to take Brandon Cooks away. The run game, okay, C.J. Anderson, whatever. We load the box, we take Brandon Cooks away. They're going to all have
C.J. Anderson, you didn't say nothing about Gurley.
Gurley is banged up. Oh, my God. Come on. He's going to be a decoy just like we did with Gronkowski.
2 weeks is a long time. Banged up. They didn't practice last week. They just flew out this week.
I understand.
They just started practicing this week. You know what I'm saying? They were doing walkthroughs this year last week. He was resting. I mean, hey, man.
Other than Akeem Talib, that secondary is suspect. Am I right or wrong?
You're right, but the Patriots don't have weapons like that on our receiver.
Yes, they do.
Bro, who? Who?
They do their job.
Hogan and Elvin?
And they do their job.
Let me tell you something.
They don't do their job?
Wait.
Do they do their job?
Steve, I got you. Let me
Thank
ask you
you.
a question.
What?
He's a Titans man, guys. Guys, remember who his receivers are?
First of all, we beat the Patriots.
Hey,
first of all, we beat the Patriots.
Shout out to the fans. No one even knows who's on the Titans.
We beat the Patriots.
Go ahead, Mace.
We beat the Patriots.
So Talib is probably going to help shadow Gronk, right?
They don't have to. Gronk's banged up. You want to talk about banged up?
Okay.
Gronk's about to retire. This is his last game.
Oh, yeah.
Let me tell you.
This is his last game.
You see the silent catch you got on
This is his last game.
Let me tell you what the route they run for Edelman every game. Hey, bro, just go get open.
All right, bro.
I'm going to run straight for 8 yards. I'm breaking left. I'm breaking right. Or I'm running a curl. And Tom Brady knows what I'm going to do. He can tell by my body language. And you know who has no discipline, no matter how good he is?
Who?
Peters. He cannot guard Edelman in the slot.
No
shot.
Don't put Peters on him. Put Talib on him.
No, so
you're
not. Rolly Coleman is a slot corner. He's going to be on Edelman.
Robbie Coleman, he's good.
And he's gonna get 8 because he
He's gonna get 8.
he used to play for Buffalo and he was getting torched.
Tell him.
And Nickel Robbie Coleman, you know, okay? You used to play for Buffalo and he was getting torched. He was getting torched.
Hey, bro.
Listen.
Prop bet Edelman all day, bro.
I do like that.
He may get 10 catches.
We're going to get to that. We're going to get to prop bets in a second. We're going to get to prop bets in lastly, before we go to break, one more question. Who has the better defense, though? Who has the better defense? We know the Rams, they got Donald. They got Sue. They got Talib. They do have Peters, you know?
Fowler.
They got Fowler.
Throw some more names at me. That's all they got is names. So let me
That's all they got is names.
So who has the better defense?
Dude, I think
define better.
That's what I'm saying. It really comes down to discipline or names. If you're going by names, yeah.
No,
the Rams
let's go by numbers.
Let's not go by
okay,
numbers.
Aaron Donald leads the league in sacks, 20.5. We understand that.
Yeah.
Now that stops there. Keep going.
Okay. Well, the fact that in the last 2 Super Bowls, the Patriots are giving up 400 yards. They're giving up 400 yards.
Tom Brady threw for 500 yards last year, though.
And they lost.
We did.
They did.
Our number one
because the coach wanted to spike the cornerback. If he plays, they probably beat him. They make 1 or 2 more plays and they beat him.
But you're talking about but that argument is not valid because you're saying the last 2 Super Bowls, the Rams didn't even play in the last 2 Super Bowls. So what are their stats?
No.
They don't have any stats.
So is it safe to say the Rams are good for 400 yards on Sunday?
No.
Yes.
They're not.
Yes, they are good for 400.
They're not. No, I'm going to tell you why.
Yes.
Passing our overall offense.
Overall.
Total offense gain they'll get 400 yards.
They can do that. I don't think Jared Goff is going to play as well as Patrick Mahomes did on Sunday. I just don't see it.
What?
He threw for 395 and 3 touchdowns, guys. Are we guys misleading the MVP? The guy had a great game.
Bro, I
be honest.
He killed it.
He was able to get out the pocket and make plays. Jared Goff's not doing that.
I asked you about what do you mean by better? Because at the end of the day, we've already had the
points per game, yards per game.
Throw all that shit out. How are they going to sack Tom Brady?
Thank you.
They got the best defensive lineman in the NFL.
But the Chiefs led the league in sacks.
It's the time frame. They cannot get to him before he dumps it off to White, who's going to fulfill running up and down the field on them.
Hey, and I think that's the key to the Rams winning.
I have another question for both of you guys.
Yeah.
Tyreek Hill had 3 targets in the AFC Championship game. Okay? Who's equivalent to Tyreek Hill on the Rams? Please say their name.
Brandon Cooks.
Okay, so what do you think is going to happen?
Robert Woods.
No, Robert Woods is Sammy Watkins.
What?
Yes!
Bro, no way, bro.
Yes, he is.
Yes, he is.
Why do you think they traded Sammy Watkins to keep Robert Woods? What do you mean? He's
because lower salary?
Yeah.
So they can sign all those names?
That's salary cap.
That's salary cap.
Robert Woods can do everything Sammy Watkins can.
Agreed.
That's why they play on the same team. They didn't do anything. We know Robert Woods.
Robert Woods had a way better year than Sammy Watkins last year. What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
I'm saying this, man. The proof is in the pudding. Look at the AFC title game. We're going to be ready. The Rams barely got past the Saints, and Drew Brees was trash in that game.
Yeah.
He was trash.
And why was he trash?
Not because the Rams defense.
Look
at what he was doing the last month of the season.
Listen, thank you.
Down.
Okay,
thank you.
His arm is probably just about done.
Okay, listen. We have to give the Rams defense credit. First two drives, they go all the way down the field, 3 points. Goff throws a pick. They go down 3 points. That's why they won the game. They held them to 2 early field goals. It was 6-0 when it could have been easily 14-0. You know, it could have been 21-0 and it was only 13-0. That's why they won. It wasn't a penalty because the defense held. And yeah, the refs could have bailed out the Saints with that PI call. They could have bailed them out, but that wasn't the reason why they lost. You know why? Because after that, they went into overtime.
And Drew Brees was trash.
No, they got pressure and he threw a pick. They got pressure, bro.
But that pick that he threw, that's not a Tom Brady pick.
No,
Tom Brady will throw picks.
Bro,
Tom Brady will throw picks. Yes, he will.
All right, bro.
Who's the better quarterback, Tom Brady or Drew Brees?
It's arguable.
Get out of here.
Who has on the record? Who has on the record?
Dude, you're so biased.
Who has on the record? He's got the rings.
Bro, he's
Drew has on the record.
He's got
no, he does not have on the record.
Drew has on the record.
No, he does not.
The ball a lot.
Regular season, postseason, we can go through that, but that's another show.
Yeah, Drew has on the record.
No,
listen, that's arguable. Hey, Drew Brees, Tom Brady. I mean, we all know Brady's go, but we're going off rings. But stats, Drew has all the stats.
Who cares?
Touchdowns this season?
So does Matt Stafford.
No,
he's got stats. What do you mean?
We're moving.
Guys,
I'm just saying, we're not going to play the stat game. We're talking about the Super Bowl.
We're not going to play the stat game. Number one, Drew Brees is one of the top 2-3 quarterbacks in the league, and they held them to only 23 points.
It sounds good. No, he's not, though.
They held them to 23 points. They held Dallas to 23 points. So
is that an accomplishment?
Yes. Yeah. That means they're holding teams to 23 points in the playoffs.
I'll give you that.
So, I mean, that has
But
to be.
both of those teams are not.
What do we do
coming
to
into
the
playoffs playing
Chargers?
strong.
What do we do to the Chargers?
Right. That's a better
Okay,
measuring
we
stick.
go to Arrowhead in the cold.
That's a better measuring stick.
Patrick Mahomes is better than Goff. MVP quarterback, 50 touchdowns in the season. Better than Goff. I'm not going to say anything else. Guys, don't overlook the New England Patriots on Sunday.
I'm not, man.
Don't overlook the New England Patriots on Sunday.
I'm not,
Brady will not lose 2 Super Bowls in a row.
So we think.
Let's move on.
Hey,